your head on my shoulder.
What's up YouTube? My name is Stephanie Birdie. Welcome back to my channel if you're a subscriber, and welcome if you are new. For today's video, I decided to join in on the bandwagon that's going around YouTube, which is basically the assumptions video. There's like this new feature on Instagram where you can ask a person questions, and people on YouTube decided to make it a challenge. So in the assumptions video, you basically ask your followers to send in assumptions about you, if they know you or if they didn't know you and they met you and they thought a certain thing about you, then they send it in and then you read them out loud and explain yourself. I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of explaining to do. Also, if you wanted to participate in this and didn't, make sure you follow all my social media. My Instagram, my Twitter, and my Snapchat will be down below and on screen probably. So without further ado, let's get started with the tea. So I have my laptop. I don't know if you see it, but I took a screenshot of all my assumptions, and I'm going to be reading it from here. The first one says, I assumed you were a gringa. And honestly, if this isn't my life story, I don't know what is. So my dad was American, and Mom! I'm British all of a sudden. My mom is Mexican, so that's how I came out. I do look white. I have a white last name, thanks to my dad. But I do speak fluent Spanish. Hola, ¿qué tal? Yo soy Stephanie Birdie, y este es mi video de...
How do you say assumptions in Spanish?
Hey Siri.
Go ahead.
How do you say assumptions in Spanish? ¿Qué tal? Yo soy Stephanie Birdie y este es mi video de suposiciones. I did grow up in Mexico and moved here to the United States when I was 10. And yeah, I've lived here ever since like 2011. So I am not gringa. I am half gringa and half Mexican. My next assumption is you never get angry. I don't get angry, honestly, but when I do, it's bad. I'm not saying that I explode and I like yell at people, but I do get really quiet when I'm angry, and I tend to just, I don't know, shut down. I really don't get angry at people because I'm a very happy and positive person, I think. And when I do get angry, it's very rare, and it's for a very good cause usually. So don't get me angry. My next assumption, also from my mutual friend Eve, who also won the James Charles Give a Slay. Make sure you go check her out on Instagram. Her makeup looks are amazing. She said, you're part of the popular squad in school/university. No, I honestly don't think I am. Actually, let me correct that.
I'm not.
The popular people at my school are kind of like not the best. Not to be shady or anything. I don't really like them because they're not the best influence. Honestly, they're kind of the people that go and party every weekend and do a lot of things, if you catch my drift. But they're just cool people that I talk to sometimes at school. And honestly, no, I'm not part of the popular squad. I do have my group of friends though, and I like to think I get along with people. So yeah, not part of the popular squad, but who needs popularity when you have your friends? Or whatever. I'm trying to be like cheesy or something. The next one is from my baby, Alyssa. I love her so much. She's one of my fave sophomores. She says, I thought you hated me. Girl, I did. No, I'm kidding. I loved you from the beginning because you were such a meme. It was just so funny to like be around you, and like as soon as you came in your freshman year, and I was like, I love her. Like, she's funny, she's talented, and like, I don't know, you're so pretty too. Like, I love you. The next one is from my friend Aubrey. She says, I thought you were so dorky and quiet. LOL, I'm glad I broke you out of your shell. I was very dorky and quiet. Like, me and her met in 7th grade, and honestly, best friend I've ever had. She really did bring me out of my shell. She was such a crackhead, honestly. She walked into my classroom with neon green shoes and a neon green bow, and I was like, who dat? And then she sat next to me and I was like, oh no. I was like, she about to do something. I remember we always used to talk about cheer and how she was in dance. And I remember when we had a talent show, she performed like Counting Stars by One Republic. Is it One Republic? I think it is. And I was like, oh my god, she's so talented. And yeah, we've been friends ever since. Honestly, like, we're still friends right now. And we're dancing together right now, which is kind of cute. The next one, also from Aubrey, is you snort crack. Although I do call myself a crackhead, no, I do not snort crack. I do say that a lot of my videos. I don't want you guys to take it seriously. It's like just a meme going around the internet, like calling everyone crackhead because we acting like crackheads up in here. The next two are from my two friends, Nidia and Vanessa, and they both said nerd. Honestly, yeah, in 7th grade and in 8th grade, honestly, my whole middle school, I was just a little nerd. I had just come back from Mexico, and I didn't have any friends really, so I kind of hid myself in the library and in my grades and in school. And I was a really smart girl. I don't know what happened. Actually, I do know. Aubrey, Vanessa, and Nidia happened. They broke me out of my shell and they started distracting me by hanging out with me after school. So now I'm smart-ish, but I'm not a nerd anymore, and I go out more. I'm social. I am not lonely. Mary Lou says, I judged you for wearing the cheer t-shirt to tryouts. So trying out for the drill team, I wanted to show off a little bit, like, you know, that I knew what I was doing, even though I had no idea what was in store for me. So I decided to wear my cheer outfit from 7th grade, because I wasn't even in cheer in 8th grade. I was in cheer in 7th grade. And I wore this bright green t-shirt that says fierce and fabulous and some purple shorts. I was just a shy little girl trying out for drill team. So I was like, ugh. I remember watching all these videos that they're like, you guys have to stand out, like wear a bright pink sports bra or something. And I was like, I'm gonna wear a bright green t-shirt. I don't know, maybe it did affect my tryouts. The next one says, you didn't want to be a dance officer anymore. Okay, so this one, no drama. Honestly, I don't want to start anything because it's the end of the year and I love my team so much and I love my officer line so much, but I'm just gonna say it nice and simple. Actually, I'm gonna probably rant about this, but sorry to disappoint, but there's honestly no tea for this one. There was just many reasons why I didn't do it again, because if you guys are new to my channel, I was a dance officer my junior year, and for my senior year, I decided not to do it for many reasons. So I guess I'll dig into it a little bit. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, so my drill team hasn't had the best luck with their... Okay, I'm gonna start... Okay, hopefully this makes sense because it's a long story and I want to explain it as best as possible without causing any drama, because that is the last thing I want to do because there's no drama here. My drill team hasn't had the best luck with directors. I've had 3 directors in my whole drill team career, which kind of means that I had a new director every single year, except for my junior year. So my junior year, my current director came in and she just completely changed everything. Like, she made us into the team we are today. She pushed us to our limits and honestly made us a really good team, helped us bond more with each other, and just made our drill team what it is today. I love that woman so much. But transforming us into the team we are today means being more strict with us and having really high expectations. I tried out for officer with my previous director, who honestly had some really low expectations, which probably explains why I made it. This new director that we got my junior year, she completely changed all the rules, changed everything for the better, and really had high expectations for the team and even higher expectations for the officers. I was kind of stressed out my junior year, but I knew that wasn't her full potential of high expectations because she was still getting used to everything, and I knew that coming to her second year, she was gonna really push the officers. So going into tryouts, I was already considering, like, do I really want to do this again? Like, do I really want to be in charge again? Like, I didn't do such a good job of it the first year I did it. I was 3rd lieutenant, so most of the leadership fell from the major to like the 1st lieutenant, and the last 3 of us were just kind of there to keep the girls quiet and stuff. Like, we didn't have a lot of responsibilities. So I wasn't really sure if I was ready to take on what it really meant to be an officer. So I was kind of scared and I was just debating, you know. When it came to tryouts, I was still kind of unsure. Additionally, adding on to all my stress of, do I really want to be an officer again, and like have really high expectations for myself when I'm already going to be stressed enough my senior year, there was also a rule in my drill team that stated that you can only be major if you had been previously an officer. So basically, I was in the running for that. There was 4 of us who could potentially become major, and I didn't want it. I don't know how to explain it. It's just one of those things, you know, you just know that you're not cut out to do that. And I think it was really mature of me to like not give up that position, because honestly, I don't even think I was gonna make it as major, but I just didn't want to be part of the officer line at all because I knew that I wasn't cut out for that and that I was just gonna ruin it for everyone else. So I decided to just step back and just be part of the team. And thank God I did, because the officer line we have this year is amazing. It's bomb. I cannot imagine myself there because they would just, wow. Like, they're just amazing people, they're amazing dancers, and they're amazing leaders, and they're also part of the reason of why our team is what it is today. So I'm really thankful for them, and I'm thankful that I didn't decide to be in the officer line this year, because, I mean, would I have made it? Honestly, probably not, because these girls are just amazing. But if I had made it, I would have probably ruined it. And I mean, I got injured a month later, so it wouldn't have worked out having an injured officer. And the last one is a little childish, and some people are gonna judge me, but I honestly do not care. So officer tryouts ended up being pushed back, and it interfered with another important event in my life, which was the Five Sauce concert. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I did go to the Five Sauce concert April 21st, and it was like the best night of my life, and I do not regret going because I caught Luke's pick, and I had a really amazing time. It was one of the only GA concerts I've ever been to, and they were so close to me, and I do not regret my decision. So yeah, those are the reasons why I didn't do officer this year. It's honestly no tea, no shade, just facts. I love my team and I love my decision because I just had a stress-free senior year, just worrying about my role as a team member and not having to worry about taking care of everyone and improving my dance skills to the point of the level that my officers are at. Like, they're at an amazing level. They can do so many things. They're so flexible. They're so amazing. And I love them. I could not do what they do. So yeah, that is why I am not a dance officer anymore. My next assumption by the same person says, you learned how to do makeup by watching James Charles. I did somewhat. I actually started doing my makeup and learning makeup before I even watched James. I don't even remember what video I watched of his first. I didn't learn everything about makeup from him per se. Like, I just learned a few basics, and I learned more eyeshadow stuff with James's videos. But I kind of knew what to do. I guess you could say I learned how to do makeup watching James, but also by watching Nikki, by watching Jeffree. I don't know, I just watched a lot of beauty gurus, and that's how I have all my makeup knowledge. It wasn't just specifically on James, but James is my favorite beauty guru. He's just an amazing person. I also like to watch him, not just for makeup, but like his entertainment videos are so funny. It's just makeup, but at an entertainment like level, and it just entertains me. So I do like watching him, but I didn't learn everything through James. This girl, Leslie, that goes to my school said, before I met you, I thought you seemed super like stuck up in a way. I honestly try not to look stuck up because I'm not. I'm like a little awkward person. I don't think very highly of myself. I think of myself at a medium level. I don't know how to explain myself. I don't think I'm muy or anything. Like, I'm just me, you know? She also said, but when we met, you were an absolute sweetheart. Thank you. That's what I try to do because I don't want any beef with anyone. Like, I think I'm a sweetheart. Like, is that a narcissistic thing to say? I think that I just want to make people smile and laugh, and I don't want anyone to hate me. But if you hate me, like, I don't care. I'm not a people pleaser, but yeah. Pearl, who also called me a Ganga, said, you're really pretty and a good dancer. You have improved so much, honestly. That means so much to me because I was not a good dancer. Like I mentioned, my team switched directors like 3 times in my whole career, and I didn't really have any professional dance experience. I just had drill team. So I really improved the past 2 years. Like at the beginning, freshman and sophomore year, I was not thriving, let's just say that. But my new director came in and she taught us so many things, and I love learning with her. She's the reason we've improved a lot. I've improved a lot, and I'm glad people are noticing a difference because I'm noticing a difference. That is it for my assumptions. I hope this video is long enough because I rambled a lot, and I don't know if I answered the assumptions correctly, but I'm gonna assume I did and end this video. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give a like, comment, and subscribe. All of my social media is down below, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!